Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? I'm too excited. This is literally what I live for. Fucking Connie's crying again. So you know what? I'm not even gonna do an introduction. Let's just get into it.
The other day, my mom, she had an appointment with her diabetes doctor. And so my mom set up her ride share. Um, and after she sets up the rides, it usually shows her where the ride is going to, where she's going to be picked up, where she's going to be left off. This time it showed that, um, except when the ride was picked up by somebody, uh, the driver, the Lyft driver, who's assigned by CCA, Commonwealth Care Alliance, um, had the destination location 45 minutes away from the hospital where my mom was supposed to have her appointment at. So if I wasn't with her, I wouldn't have been able to convince the driver to drive us to the right location. So I think, okay, maybe there was just some sort of weird glitch or something. Even though that's a pretty big glitch, uh, there's people who are sick, um, with illnesses, uh, that they need to be at appointments. Like they can't be missing appointments because the insurance company has a glitch in their system in which just lets elderly people off at locations 45 minutes away from their destination location. So I set up the ride for us to come home after we find out that my mom missed her appointment. So she couldn't see her diabetes doctor because of this. Because by the time we made it to the hospital, it was already half an hour too late.
What?
So when I
So that's a pretty big oversight, right? So apparently, the driver didn't get the place right or the location right. Fucking fuck. So he had to go along. I don't think he wanted to be home alone, and so I think that's why he went along with the whole thing. I think that's the only thing that's going on here, to be honest with you. Like, fucking, it just sounds like he wanted to tag along. But apparently they couldn't make it to the appointment. I'm wondering though, the whole court thing. Have they still not sent in any medical records? Is that still out the window?
set the ride up for us to come back, I noticed that the pickup location is the same location that was the destination location, which was 45 minutes away from where we were at. And that every time we kept calling Commonwealth Care Alliance, they kept they kept doing the same thing, setting up the ride, and
Hey, what's up, Code? Good to
the
see you,
pickup
brother.
location now all of a sudden is 45 minutes away from where we are. We're stranded at the hospital. We were stranded there for 5 hours, until some Lyft driver was like, "All right, what location are you at?" And we told him, and he's like, "All right, that's 45 minutes from where it says pick you
Hey,
up
what's up,
at,
Cajun Brandy?
but I'll come and pick you guys up." Because I
What's
was
up,
like, we've been
Freeside?
waiting here for like 4 or 5 hours. Now, if I wasn't with my mom, who's 70 years old now, and um,
Wait, what? No, somebody fact check that. There is no fucking way that Ellen is 70 years old.
dying from a terminal illness or disease or whatever you want to call cancer, what would she do if she was dropped off 45 minutes away from the hospital that she was supposed to have her appointment set at in the middle of the cold on I think it was a 20-degree day or something. It was really cold outside.
Okay, so the 29th, we have roughly 5 days. I would have said 6 days, but I mean, it's fucking 9 o'clock right now, so kind of fucked for today. But yeah, 5 days. 4 days, something like that.
What do you guys think she'd do or could do in that situation if I wasn't with her?
Jesus, she is 70. Okay, so she's okay, now hold on a fucking second. For 70 and she was a drug user. Hey, what's up, Angel? Good to see you, brother. She was a drug user and a prostitute and probably wasn't the most cleanly of individuals, right? But she lived all the way till 70, right? There are so many people that don't even make it that far. They make it to like 56 and they have a heart attack or some shit like that. This old fucking bitch made it to 70 and now she's dying of cancer. Connie, what did you expect? And again, we still haven't seen any fucking proof of any of this, right? A lot of people are convinced that yes, she does in fact have cancer, and if that's the case, my prayers go out to you. That sucks, and I can't imagine the pain of going through that. But if you're lying, and then the 29th comes and you still can't prove it, I don't know what's going to happen. At what point did the courts just say, like, yeah, no, we can't do this?
So that leads me to believe that either in this insurance company was well aware of this glitch, because one of the women I spoke to who works for CCA said that they were aware that there was a glitch in the system and that it was setting a location different from where the location was where we were supposed to be picked up at. But who's liable for that? Like they're clearly liable for that. They say it's Lyft. They say that Lyft had a glitch in their system. Granted, if I use the Lyft app just as is, without CCA, right? The app would have worked. The app would have found where we were. It would have picked us up. The only catch is...
Wait, okay, so I guess I'm kind of confused. Is it a free ride share or is it an Uber? Or is free ride share technically Uber? Are they one and the same, or is the free ride share a different company that comes and gets him? Or do they go through, like, something about that doesn't add up. Also, I want to say, Cody, I agree with your statement earlier. They could have called the doctor at any point in time and explained, hey, we're running a bit late. The Uber is late. There was a bit of a mix-up. And they would have adjusted something. They would have made something work. They would have at least put it for a different day, right? Oh, hey, hello, Queen Ashley. See, free ride share all depends. It could be Uber, it could be Lyft, it could be city service, could be okay. All right. So that checks out. But this whole like late for the doctor thing fiasco really kind of like makes me raise an eyebrow, right? Because I'm just like, another excuse of why you couldn't get any medical records or any of that shit. So that's interesting. I'm wondering if he's going to try to bring that to the court, right? And be like, oh no, our free ride share fucked us over, so we couldn't get medical records. I don't think that's going to go over very well, but then again, this is Massachusetts, so fuck, who knows?
Is we would have had to pay, close to $100 just to make it back home from the hospital, but the app would have worked. So is that a glitch on Lyft's side, or is that a glitch on CCA, Commonwealth Care Alliance side, and which endangered my mom? And now I'm afraid for her and us both, because if we try to use that ride share from CCA, how can we be sure that that's not going to happen again? How can we be sure that we expect to go to my mom's doctor's appointment and for them to not draw?
Oh, that's right. I remember that now. Yeah, he was stuck at the court because he couldn't be a passenger. Yeah, I didn't know that. Well, I don't know much about people having cancer, yada, 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 stuff like that. But, yeah, no, some kind of Like patient transport? I mean, they do patient transport for obese people, so I can only imagine they would do it for the sick and elderly. Let's see, Connie's high and drunk all day. Definitely didn't. Yeah, okay, let's factor that in, right? That's actually a really, really good point. He's sitting there trying to blame everybody else but himself, but we've seen over the past few live streams that he's been doing nothing but smoking weed and drinking. Now, drinking is pretty new to his system, right? Smoking weed, he could probably take an ounce, to the head, no problem. But wouldn't even faze him, really, right? He would just want more. But you introduce something as fresh to the body as drinking, and that addiction takes time to take hold, right? So he ain't used to waking up on that. He ain't used to functioning on that, right? He's still in the beginning phases, like a baby cow being born for the first time, walking around. He's still in that phase. Andrew may have hacked it. Really? Really? God, you guys give that guy way too much credit. The only thing that guy's hacking is a fucking sandwich.
Drop us off an hour away, 45 minutes away, some destination that's completely different from where we had it set to drop us off at or pick us up at. So, I'm doing this stream because chances are the world doesn't give a shit. Nobody will give a shit. My mom is dying from cancer, and nobody gives a fuck how hard these people are making our lives. Whether it has to do with just CCA.
Can you imagine, you're like, why are you picking on me? Stop it. Stop being so hard on me. My mom has cancer, and then they're like, yeah, I didn't know that. That changes literally everything. I'm sorry. Here's $10 million. Go on, get out of here. Here's some drugs, too. Go on, get. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that your mom was the only one who's ever had cancer. Right. I didn't realize that Ellen, of all people, was so important that she literally needed to make the entire world stop picking on you or being, quote-unquote, unfair because your mom has cancer. Again, this is a very unfortunate situation, but this should be a good life lesson for you. Shit doesn't stop just because you want it to, just because it gets too hard. Life will always just keep going, with or without you. That's just how it is.
Whether they have something to do with Brett and Andrew's friends or whoever these people are online who fuck with us, that's beside the point. It's like
Alexa off.
We really shouldn't be having to deal with this shit. And I just don't understand.
Oh, Silly Rabbit's channel. What happened? Did it get deleted or what happened there? It's fucking fuck that dude. I hate Silly Rabbit. I genuinely hate that guy. I don't wish anything bad on it. Oh, I got nuked? Yeah, well, fuck him. He's a fucking idiot. You need to get the fuck off the internet. He's an old man. Yeah, very, very unfortunate about his son. I'd rest in peace. But, dude, fuck that guy. Fuck his Silly Rabbit.
Why there's people out there who want to make our lives miserable or that much more miserable, considering our lives are already miserable. Like where the saying goes, kicking someone when they're down. So
that's the only time to kick you. I don't know who's
responsible, but I know that CCA, Commonwealth Care Alliance, gets a lot of money, probably a lot of money funded to them for their insurance company that they treat senior citizens like shit.
Oh, yeah, no, we got Joey so wound up that he fucking went live crying about me, AC, and Boss Bitch, and Kane. I think Joey's manic right now. Same with Nunzio. I noticed he kept asking me or telling me that I cared about something when I would literally be making myself a sandwich or playing a video game. And I'm thinking to myself, I think that this really matters to him. To me, I just like to cover Connie and other like lol cows and stuff, and this is more or less a review channel. I have guests on here, but I don't do the whole panel thing. I don't like that too much, right? The whole bunch of people on panel. Every once in a while, I'll like it on other people's channels. Not for mine in particular. I like to review shit, right? So his stuff, it thrives off of drama, off of other people coming up there to argue and fight with him, right? That has been dwindling away. Right, a lot of people are just kind of like turning their back and they don't. Hey, what's up, Bubs? Have a good night, buddy. Yeah, they just kind of don't really want much to do with him these days, which it's not surprising. You know, he kind of does this to himself. Let's see. I don't know. I don't get what the problem is. My oldies live in a granny flat downstairs. I'll look up. Yeah, no, he's just a giant pussy, and he doesn't want to do what he actually has to be done to take care of his mom. He wants to do the bare minimum. His life has always been the bare minimum, right? And he's gotten away with that. The more and more he got away with doing the bare minimum, the more and more it became acceptable in his mind. And now that is like the status quo. Let's do the bare minimum. That's good enough. And no, it's not good enough. Your mom is dying, right? If this is the case, you should make it as comfortable as possible for her specifically. The fact that you're not and you're just drinking and pissing away her time and your time with her only shows what a piece of shit you are.
So I mean, this is my pretty much my stream, my testimony. Even if someday I'm not around anymore, some shit, at least people will know CCA, Commonwealth Care Alliance, is a shit insurance company, and they will do anything and everything to endanger your loved ones' lives. Because they were ready to just drop my mom off 45 minutes away from their destination, like the location that we had set to drop us off at. And maybe it does have something to do with Tonic, Andrew's friends, Brett's friends.
I was asleep like 90% of the fucking day. What are you talking about? What the other part of the day? I was in a voice chat, not even thinking about you. Somehow, me, Andrew, and AC always get thrown into this little fucking muskrats bullshit. How the fuck am I gonna affect a ride share, you little dildo?
But my way of looking at it is, why doesn't Commonwealth Care Alliance have preventative measures that keep people like that from doing shit to interfere with their system?
Can you imagine? Oh, what is this, Tonic? Yeah, get out of here. We know all about you. We know about your fucking channel. Yeah, fuck off. You're not gonna fuck up Connie's rideshare. Him and his mom are getting home safe. Peace out, bitch. Yeah, that's exactly how that phone call went with the CCS or whatever.
And clearly, if their system isn't as reliant as they think it is, and they're spending all this money to put into Commonwealth Care Alliance, like maybe they're not putting it in the right place. Because if they can't keep hackers and fucking pieces of shit who want to fuck with people who are dying from cancer's lives up, more so, who's to prevent them from doing it?
Whose life am I fucking up? Hell, these days I'm not even fucking up my own life.
Yeah.
Listen to that drinking. It's so weird to hear him drinking now. It's surreal. Like, I kind of waited for this. I kind of like anticipated this, that eventually we would drive him to drink. But now that we're here, it's kind of unreal.
really breaks my heart
Oh man, it's so
how a lot of
weird.
you did me dirty just so that you could stick by Tonics and the Bretts and the Andrews. You guys could just appear like you're cool in front of them, or because you people didn't have friends, or like I cannot stress enough. Like you people have broken my heart. Like the years that people could have saved me from destroying my life, and they
Right, Nigel?
completely made a mockery out of it, or
Hope
if
you're doing
not,
well,
just
buddy.
stood by the people making my life like just one big humiliation after another, right? Like I just cannot stress it enough. Like you people broke my fucking heart,
You broke my heart.
and just like for the crappiest people on earth. Like not even people with redeemable factors or anything. Not even people who are good people who try to
I
do good
figure
for
he
others or
ended
anything like that.
because there's only two
You
watching.
people chose to stand by the shittiest group of people
Hey, what's up,
not to
CTC?
stand by. And what? Because some of you were pissed off because some of you, like I said, didn't have friends and you just wanted a group
Oh,
of people to talk to. Like,
yeah, no, fucking Nunzi. Dude, he got so slapped around in that fucking VC.
um, and you like potentially could have just destroyed my entire life because of your fucking entertainment on here. Like, thanks, y'all. You know, I'm not talking to the Bretts and the Andrews and the Tonics. I'm talking to the rest of you. I'm speaking to the rest of you right
Oh,
now.
okay. Okay, I'll not listen.
And you people let me down.
You let him down, down, and another. Connie, we're going down swinging.
And there
God
was a
damn.
lot of good people out here, and for the most part, uh, it was like a lot of it was the financial support or the donations and stuff that I got. But what would have really mattered, especially at this point in time, was like some moral support. Like, do you know how like
Oh, did he fucking. Still going. There we go. That was weird.
it just goes to show, like it's just like I'm not surprised.
Man, I miss Seinfeld.
But
Makes me want to get Hulu again.
I don't really got a lot more to talk about. I guess I'm really tired. Um,
From drinking? From smoking all day? That
I'm
what you're
just
tired
really
from?
just upset, angry, but I don't have the energy to be angry. So it just mostly just leaves me tired and frustrated. But
Ralph, yeah, exactly. I'm so disappointed in you guys for not supporting
and
this
my
little
mom,
fucking
she's eating
homeless
less every
retard.
day.
How could you guys not
She's
support him?
getting so skinny.
I mean, I hate to ask for proof of life or like proof
And
that
her
she's.
insurance company is really gonna fuck her rides up.
Oh my god, they did not
Like
fuck her right
next,
up.
she has another doctor's appointment with her oncologist, and they're gonna drop her off in Rhode Island. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, imagine leaving the house for
Like,
three
how is that
hours.
okay? And yeah, because probably because we're so poor, no one's gonna do anything. No one gives a fuck. Like,
That's why.
there could be people throwing eggs at our house, and like the fucking nobody would take notice. Like realistically, like yeah, probably. But I'm just saying, like it almost
What? That's such a weird. That's such a weird thing to say. Like it's just I don't know how to fucking put that. That's such a weird fucking like what? What?
It feels like just like we're just invisible.
Queen Ashley, I hope you're staying warm.
But then you hear all these sob
Fucking
stories of
cold as shit
people
over here.
with illnesses and dying from cancer. People starting fundraisers to help them and shit. It's just like, where are all these? How do these sob stories exist if just people treat just anybody suffering from something like that like this?
Well, it's just like eggs is so what a weird thing. Like this is a like Halloween or something. You know what I mean? It's fucking like what?
Just like it just makes me see the whole world as phony. Like it's just
Just like what?
like how like rich people donate a lot of money to like things that they don't even care about just so that it looks like they give a shit,
What?
just so they have the impression like they give a shit, like so that people can say, oh look, that person gives a shit. But like everyone knows at the end of the day they don't give a shit.
Okay, money is the same in almost any language. If you donate money to a cause, whether you care about it or not, it doesn't really matter if you cared about it or not. That money is still going towards that cause. Say I didn't give a shit about, I don't know, kids with cancer, but I gave $78,000 to kids with cancer. Do you think it would really matter what my opinion is after I gave the money? Absolutely not. They are going to use that money to hopefully help those kids with cancer.
Everyone knows that. Like it's an unwritten rule. It's like the unspoken.
Stacy, it's gonna take I think Ellen dying for that to happen. Massachusetts is a sanctuary state, from what I understand. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but they protect their homeless. Their what do you call it? Just people in the government.
Rule that like no one gives a shit. I'm not in the hospital, idiot.
Oh yeah, you think so? CTC? Fucking all psycho. Yeah, I hate that, Fancy Adam. It drives me nuts. If I had known this was such an uphill battle, I probably wouldn't even taken it. But I'm a patient man. Little puppy snow.
I'm drinking water.
You are not drinking water. You're drinking water as a chaser, you lying sack of shit.
Drinking just pure H2O.
Oh yeah, no, Queen Ashley, she loved it. I could hear her on the phone. She was squeaking. That little dog.
Might as well be. So yeah. This stream I'm gonna keep public because just in case there is a chance that this like Commonwealth Care Alliance is doing something to sabotage my mom or her ride shares, or if they have someone working for them who's employed for them, who's possibly behind the scenes doing something to sabotage her rides. Like, just as long as this is like out there, so that somewhere down the line someone can find it and maybe take notice to it and do something about issues like that, and prevent these organizations or nonprofit organizations or insurance companies from sabotaging one of your loved ones as well. I mean, that's pretty much all I can do at this point, is just put it out there what's happening. If there's something,
I don't know if it's PTSD or what, but I literally cannot hear anyone say the word sabotage without instantly thinking of the Beastie Boys.
Thing going on that's not right, and that definitely was not right. Uh, like we could have potentially been stuck there the entire day without getting back home because that insurance company or someone was doing something to fuck up the rides. Uh, yeah, that type of stuff should not happen.
No, this is more of like just assessing Connie's kind of state because he's been gone for a couple days, Moon. So to see him back at it again, but for a short while, this makes me think that he's got his hands kind of full, but he's still drinking. Still drinking.
And I'm just gonna say, like respectfully, you know,
I
get your
can't
shit right.
stand it. I know you're
Like if
right.
you're gonna be a company or an insurance company, posing as a company doing something to help people, well then do it. Help people. Don't hurt people. Yeah, don't drop off elderly people off 45 minutes away from their destination, or make them miss appointments at the hospital because you people can't get your app or your system right. Like whatever the case may be, it's just like there shouldn't.
Are you trying to tell me, Chicky, that there's more than one person using that rideshare program in the entire state of Massachusetts? Is that what you're trying to infer? Are you crazy?
Be an excuse for that. Period. So yeah, that's me calling it out. Anyway, I don't want to stay on here too much longer.
No, don't give me
Um,
Lincoln Park. What are you doing?
I don't really
It's
have
stuck
much
in
to
my head
bond
now.
with any of these people over, to be honest. Um, I try to stay off here as much as possible, and like when I know there's a group of you just like taking.
Wait, what? Oh, well, I'm not in my VC right now. Are you saying that you're not in the. Are you not in the Discord? I'm pretty sure you are. Yeah, I was just doing a quick review because she went live and I wanted to jump on this. Like, no, you're in there. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I wanted to jump on this like ASAP because I knew like yeah, and that had nothing to do.
This information, a lot of it falsified information from some rapist, acting like he's 16 or 17 years old on his, um, pod trash. I just don't really like give a shit. I just don't know what to say at that point. Like obviously this is just one big mockery within itself. This landscape that you people call your like home or YouTube home. I don't know what.
It's not that it's a mockery, it's that no one takes you seriously and you're one of the biggest crybabies on here. I think people like to laugh and ridicule crybabies like yourself because you could help yourself, but you won't because you're pathetic.
Call it, but um yeah, like when people need to like rely on rapists for information, like Zachary Asher Martin,
Oh
I don't know
boy.
what to say at that point. Like that's just embarrassing. That's just sad, and you guys should feel sad for yourselves. Just being part of the group of people listening to someone who lives pretty much has a mind of a child. Is a child, man child.
Wait, so he skipped off there. He goes someone who lives he's got the mind of a child. Like he stops. He stops because he's got nothing to say. You don't live on your own. You don't pay your bills. You've got no one to answer to. Like all your shit is paid for, and you're a worthless sack of shit who refuses to work. Right? I provide for myself. I pay my bills, and this is my own fucking place. Right? So what are you crying about?
Man child. So there's that. because
Oh yeah, right.
I can guarantee all of you, if there was anyone in Tonic's family that was sick and needed help, his help to care for
Hey, what's
them,
up, AJ?
Tonic would never give his help. That is a sure thing. You all know that's a fact. He is
Well, here's the thing: if my dad gets sick, he's got more than enough money, more money than you will ever see in your entire lifetime, to take care of himself because he's a smart man. And he decided to prepare his life accordingly. So when he did get to the age he is now, he had everything in line to where he could take care of it. Thank you for being concerned for my family members, but they're fine.
someone who would never give a fuck if one of his own friends or family members was in pain, and he certainly would not do what I'm doing. So, when it comes to caring for my mom and stuff, like I'm just pointing this out because you're not dealing with a very mature person if you're talking about Zachary Asher, the rapist Martin,
So man.
who raped a woman in this community known as Huckleberry a few years back,
Yeah. You got
and
proof of
he
that?
got away with rape for many
Totally.
years, and people still support him, uh, a rapist.
He's trying so hard.
So there's that. It's messed up, I know, but yeah, that's the group of people that those folk are.
So where is Huckleberry? Where is she? Anybody talked to her lately? Because I'm almost positive that she took literally everything about me off of her page and has not talked in well over a month, right? She's not going anywhere. She's not jumping on panels. She's not saying fucking shit anymore. So you guys trying to invoke her name? Now I just fucking laugh. It's like you'll never ever be able to get this to stick now. She is gone, right? Not only that, her fucking paper that was, what do you call it? The statement that she wrote, she literally said, "I got drunk and had sex. We were both drunk and had sex. I am sorry that you never have sex and you don't know how that experience is, right? But you being mad about that or trying to get some kind of gotcha here is definitely not going to stick. Especially when you can't even submit forms for your own mother to show that she's dying of cancer to a courtroom who's been asking for it since August."
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who know. I'm pretty sure there's many people who know about that, but
Do they?
I just thought I'd put it out there just in case Tonic Zachary Asher Martin thought he'd get away with rape again.
Yeah.
Um,
When did I get away the first time? I'll wait.
little shit, rapist little shit.
So mad. I love when he gets this mad.
What else? Oh yeah, there's a snowstorm coming the next few days,
Oh, that'll be fun.
and today I like lugged back a lot of groceries and bags and lugged a lot on my back and on my shoulders. Or actually, I didn't have the luxury of doing that because my coat was too
Wish you best
puffy
of
to
luck,
put
Brian. Hope it's nothing
those bags
serious.
on my shoulders, so I had to carry them just as is all the way back because tomorrow I didn't want to. I just wanted to be prepared for a storm coming ahead.
Oh
And
yeah,
plus, I
that's
wanted to
why
get
he's
things at
trying
the
to
market
fucking.
that she might be able to digest because lately she hasn't been able to digest food that great. So I just thought I'd get like stuff like yogurt or
That's so weird. She's not able to digest food very well. You could probably display that. You could show that in some capacity through paperwork, right? Some kind of paperwork. Anything to show to the court. All right? Right?
just like I don't even know. Like I'm just like everything she eats, she doesn't like. So I have to like really try to find something that um, won't be too much on her stomach, or I don't know if it's like her pancreas that's having time to like um, just work, and so it's just causing a lot of pain, and it's becoming more frequent. So I have to like try to find things that she can eat that aren't too painful for her to eat.
So if any of you guys are expecting that this idiot is like spoon feeding his mother food, like do not get it twisted. He is definitely not doing that. He is literally buying food that he thinks they'll both enjoy, throwing it in the fridge, and then going into the other room, drinking and smoking pot, and then crying about us.
Anyway, I'm tired. Every bone in my body is aching, and I just want to like I just kind of want to lie down. I'm like thought I had more to talk about, but
You don't.
I just need a rest.
Yeah, because you've been drinking. That's finally it. Okay. Well, that was fascinating. What a jackass. Oh boy. Um. Well, I'll probably cut it here. But before I go, I want to show you guys a little preview of the next guy we got coming up to review. Ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you I had someone who could give us the ultimate wealth? Somebody who could provide us with the ultimate power. Right? With the ability to cross into the next world. And someone who believes that black people were Egyptian. This guy is interesting to say the least. Um, I don't really know what to make of him.
Want to build with y'all for a minute. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. Let me get something to the back.
Yeah, so this guy's very into Egypt shit. And I think he's one of these black Israelites who believe that, the African Americans were originally the Egyptians. Like, they were the actual
Tap in,
slaves.
family. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in. You know what this is. It's Ben Keparah the Great.
Oh, that's how he said it. Okay, Men Kaparah. Men Kaparah the Great. So this man, been watching for a couple days now. As you can see, he's rather kind of overweight. Not overweight, but not in shape. He got a stomach. He's got some titties. But one thing he likes to make is these necklaces here that are in the shape of the country of Africa and wear this crown. He is also a rapper, which I was watching some of his rap. It's not terrible. It's definitely better than Nunzio, but it's all based in just this weird belief that fucking the African American people were the real Egyptians, which is very strange.
You know I got to build with you. You know I got to build. Tap in, family. Tap in. We over here at the Now today. I've been relaxing. Been building. Ah, look at that. Oh yeah, you know we about to go. You know we going in. You already know. Shout out to at GCA. Peace and blessings. Y'all see this? You see this? Huh? You see this? We going in on this today. Look at this. Look at this. We going in on it today, yo. I had to bring it out because I was literally watching I Show Speed out there in Kemet. And maybe y'all can help me out. Maybe, you know, I feel like one of those investigators that asks a rhetorical question. You know what I'm saying? One of those investigators that asks a rhetorical question and be like, hold up. Something ain't right. Some just don't seem right. For people that say that they are the descendants of this land and to literally have it, we're gonna get into it though. We're gonna get in. You know, I usually like to wait, but I just want to put that up there, man, so people can tap in.
I didn't realize I had myself muted. Yeah, no, these are his people. Apparently, the Egyptian people. These, you know, I've always been very confused about this, and don't get me wrong, I kind of want to tiptoe around this because I don't want to end up offending anyone with this whole fucking thing. But this to me just seems so outlandishly ridiculous. Am I wrong here? Am I in the wrong? Maybe I should just let this guy live his fucking life. But this seems very strange.
Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody that's tapped in, man. GCA, man, I appreciate you tapping in. You know what this is. It's Men Care Farrar, the great.
Like, do you think he's going to look back at this at like fucking 56, 70? He's just going to fucking be like, yeah, that wasn't the. Yeah, no. Yeah, that was not a good idea. He is really dedicated to this. I mean, it takes balls. Fucking dress up in weird LARPing Egyptian garb, shirtless, and just do a live stream. And it's not like he doesn't get people in there. He got 1,000 something on this stream. It's like 2 hours.
Great. Over here at the Nile Valley Wellness Center, I've been chilling, but I've been getting ready to dig into this. Let me put this up because this is very important, man. I just want to show our people the truth, man.
Okay.
You feel me? I don't want no. I want to show you without any shadow of a doubt what's really going on. Without any shadow of a doubt what's really going on.
I'm waiting.
You know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. A picture is worth 1,000 words. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
You said that 4 times now.
That picture right there, not only does that picture represent you and I over here as black folks over here in America.
He couldn't even put up a still image. He couldn't even put up like a screenshot on the TV. It had to be a YouTube video. It's kind of funny.
They represent.
And I love how the cord. Look at the cord and the wall mount. There has gotta be like, listen, I have my TV on a table. I got no room to talk, right? I don't have a wall mount, but there has gotta be a better looking solution here. There has got to be. This looks like somebody recently got robbed.
Our history of what we've been through, of the amount of hate that we have received, the amount of just hate, man. I think that's the best way I can explain it. And when you look at that, you just think to yourself, about people and how they've been profiting off of us for over thousands of years. This just ain't start, man, with slavery. It didn't just start with slavery. This is something, man, that's been going on for a long time, of the amount of hate that we have been receiving for our great works. For our great works. You know,
yeah, I mean, I got a boss at work. I shit you not. He is a flat earther. He does not believe in gravity. It's really hard to process sometimes because he genuinely does not believe in that. It really hurts my fucking brain.
Jesus said in the Bible, he said, many good works I do, yet ye stone me. And the Jews replied, they said, for your good works we don't stone you, but for you being a man, saying that you are the son of Ra, we stone you. Think about that for a second. We're going to go deep into it, man, because...
Okay, so we're in a world where apparently Egyptian gods definitely do exist. So, I guess either this guy or maybe he's trying to refer to black people as a whole are the sons of Ra. Again, mythical Egyptian god that's been pretty much not talked about for... God, how fucking long?
It gotta be, the truth gotta be revealed, man. The truth gotta be revealed. The truth has to be revealed.
I guess.
Many good works I do, yet ye stone me. For your good works we don't stone you, but for you being a man, saying that you are the son of Ra, we stone you. Tap in, man. I appreciate everybody that's tapped in today. Shout out to everybody, man, that's out there in the chat.
Well, like, I was in the parking lot with him. I was fucking going home. And I fucking roll off the curb on my board, and I go, you know, I say his name. I go, hey, what? How do you think that happened? What made that happen? Oh, no, one gravity. Fucking blows my mind, dude.
I see all the people typing in with the we was kangs, and I know you can't believe it. I know you can't believe it, but the truth always comes to the light. Ashe? It always do. But I want y'all to see this picture right here. Huh? Y'all see it? I want you to see this picture right here, because this could wrap up our history. This is a picture of our history as Kemetic people in Africa and how the world views us today and back then.
I don't, you know, the Kangs thing, I feel like that's racist, and that's like the last thing I want to do here. His race to me has nothing to do with it. I think that he's very misled by somebody who convinced him of this crap. But that could happen to anyone of any fucking race. White people have believed some really stupid shit. Mexican people have believed some really stupid shit. Asian people still to this day will believe crazy traditions and stupid shit. So it's not surprising to me that this guy, you know, probably fell for some fucking, you know, bait, hook, line, and sinker when it came to this whole Egyptian thing. Whenever I see the way this King's Out, I'm like, it's like bordering on racist. I hate that shit.
This is the image of our people that they want to constantly display to the world. Of calling us barbarians, calling us pagans, saying that we was idol worshiping. And for those crimes of being pagans and idol worshiping, we deserved 400 years of enslavement.
Oh yeah, slavery is still going. Okay, so I was actually watching a documentary on Dubai a couple weeks ago, and they have essentially slavery there. They call them labor camps, right? But what they do is they offer people in different countries this lavish idea of a job. Right? They get them there. They don't have any money to go back or leave the job, and they're indebted because they're being paid for like their living costs and everything by the job in and of itself. So they never really make an income. They make like the tiniest bit of an income, but it's just enough to pay for the living itself. And so it's a trap that they never can really get out of because they can never afford to actually leave the situation. Slavery is still a very real thing to this day. It's not going anywhere, unfortunately, right? The best way I can put it, God damn, I can't talk today, is the few will always control the many. And I guess your best option is to just not be one of the many. To try to be an individual. Right? Now that's extremely hard, especially in today's society. But in all honesty, what it comes down to is the few controlling the many. It has nothing to do with race. That's just something people would like people would just use that, right? It's like as the terrible excuse. The truth is exploitation and cheap labor was always the objective.
By the Europeans and the Arabs, Arab Islamic people who hate black people. This picture right here sums it up. I want you to see that.
Okay.
I really want you to see that. I want you to meditate on that for a second. All the lynchings, all the murders. See, your history didn't just start over here in America. It didn't just start over here. We've been over here. Like the homie Crip Jesus put in the rhyme I saw today. You know what I'm saying? They won't tell you that the same man that built the pyramids over here in Africa was the same man that built the pyramids in Egypt. I mean, over there in America. They won't tell you that.
You can't even get his story straight.
They won't tell you that. Huh? I got my ferro rods. I've been charging up. I got my ferro rods. I've been charging up.
I've got my ferro rods. I've been charged. This poor son of a bitch. I was just thinking to myself before he grabbed the ferro rods. I was thinking to myself, man, does he really believes this? He really, like, when the camera goes off, he's really still thinking about this. He's studying some kind of book that somebody wrote about this. Like what is going on? Does he have literature? Does he have literature that was written by these people that are trying to rewrite history, essentially? Like, we've only truly scratched the surface. And now we're at ferro rods.
This is such a deep science right here. Anybody that got a thing?
This is a deep science. These two sticks in his hand, these are a deep science. A deep, deep science. You know, don't even bother calling Bill Nye.
Look up ferro rods.
Oh.
Go look it up.
You know what? I will.
Deep science. We gonna get deep into that. Only for members only, though.
Yeah, give me 2
We're
seconds.
gonna show you how powerful the ancient Kemetic ferro rods are, and what their many purposes was, and how the king used it to build a whole civilization by understanding the science and power of duality. We're gonna tap into it, though. Y'all know who this is?
Okay, so ferro rods, or Egyptian healing rods, or harmonizers, are, according to metaphysical belief, pair of copper right hand male and zinc in the left hand as the female, cylinders sometimes filled with quartz or silica. used to balance the body's energy fields. They are designed to stimulate, harmonize, and heal the body's electrical whatevers. Okay, so basically a bunch of hoo-ha, hoo-blah, just basically the equivalent of ghost hunting equipment.
It's the Nesubiti himself, Menkepera the Great, here at the Nile Valley Wellness Center, sitting here to bring you another big build, to talk about the history of our people, and to bring some enlightenment to those who don't have proper understanding so that you can actually see your history in flesh. Ashe?
I'm not sure what the armor is. I know the necklaces are very obviously made by him. I don't know if the rest of the garb is made by him or if he's going to outsource it from like Party America or something.
Ashe. Man, I appreciate, shout out to I want to say her name is Cheat Kate.
Right.
She became a new member of our family. Please, family, everybody, welcome her in. I'm going to be posting her up. We're going to be talking to her, building with her, sending her some nice, beautiful gifts, and showing her how beautiful it is to be a part of the Nile Valley civilization. Ashe? Ashe. It trips me out. Trump came out and he said that he wanted to make America.
Is it weird that all these people are trying to call their things valleys? Like, imagine if this was like Golden Boy Valley, Community Watch, or Shit Show Valley, the Spit Cup Valley. Like, who is putting the Valley thing is fucking weird.
America great again.
Oh, so he's a Trump supporter.
He said he wanted to make America great again, and that he had shovels and hard hats that was ready to go out there, break the ground open, so he can renew and restore the greatness of America. He went to Washington, D.C., and he told the police officers that he wanted them to go out there and clear out all the trash, all the crime, everything in America and in Washington to make it look like
Washington is in America.
America was restored and renewed. Restore and rebuild America, make America beautiful again, make America great again, make America a beautiful kingdom again that everybody can be proud of. And I just thought to myself, wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, Trump. Bravo for you for striving to build something and restore it and make it great again.
He talks like fucking Stevie from Malcolm in the Middle. I don't know. Maybe some of you don't. Maybe some of you haven't seen that show, but Malcolm in the Middle was a show about he was the middle kid, and he had this friend who was in a wheelchair. He was handicapped, but he had like a speech impediment where he couldn't form full sentences or chain them together, shit like that. So he'd always talk like this whenever his lines were on. And that's exactly what this guy is reminding me of right now.
I was looking at this right here while watching I Show Speed because I love his tour that he did over there in Africa. I think it was one of the greatest tours for a young black man to go out there and get a form of education by literally starting his way at the south of the continent and working his way all the way up to the north of the continent and seeing all the history that Africa and the culture of Africa has to bring to the people. You know, a lot of people would ask me, like, Mekepera, why were you wearing wraps? And well, this is African culture. You know what I'm saying? We've been dressing like this for a very, very long time. And if you ever see his live stream, you will see a similarity.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've actually never seen anyone start dressing like this till about 2019. Pre-COVID is when I first saw a video on anybody like this. It was by a guy called Mr. Medicare, which still a very popular YouTuber, one of my favorites. But he did a very good, it's like hour, 2 hour long documentary about these people specifically, the ones that stand out on street corners and scream things at people and shit like that. But that being said, growing up, oh, he's dead. Oh no. I didn't know about that. Finally, I guess the cancer finally got to him. Man, that's tragic. Yeah, I watched that guy relentlessly. He was one of the reasons I wanted to do that. And, another YouTuber called Deadwing Dork is kind of what really got me into wanting to do this kind of thing. But yeah, no, is this serious? Oh, fucking, hold on, let me look that up. Let me fact check that. Okay, so they say it's just a rumor right now. Nunzio reported my account again. Oh my god. He's such a little retard. He literally, if you guys didn't hear the VC, he literally told me that he was going to turn me into the cops because I kept posting his little penis picture on fucking Discord. Jesus Christ, like, Tonic's revenge porting me. Fuck you. Fucking retard.
I ain't gonna say, you would see a similarity to my fabric. This fabric right here comes from the Ashanti tribe in Ghana. So I just thought to myself, like, I've never, in all of my studies of studying the dynastic periods of Africa, of ancient Kemet, I've never seen a king that sat on a throne and did not want to make sure that his kingdom looked as beautiful as it could.
I don't think you've ever seen a king ever. I don't think you've ever been alive in a time where kings were something that's kind of like commonplace. Right? So how would you even know? Like, the idea that we have of kings or queens is more or less just some sort of position of power that it holds no power in this day and age.
Looked as beautiful as it could. See, what I want to show you, African American community, and just Africa, period. When you see this right here,
shut up, Blue.
a picture of a beautiful black man pointed eastward.
That's a black man? The Sphinx is the black man. I'm almost positive they've never portrayed the Sphinx as a black man. I don't think I've ever seen that. Hadn't it always been traditionally a female? Yeah, well, it's like a female lion, wasn't it? They have one in Dragon's Dogma 2 that you fight. It's scary as fuck looking. It's got like all black eyes and then gold pupils. And, it's just so. Just thinking about it just freaks me the fuck out. But it's a sphinx, right? That's specifically what creature it's supposed to be. But according to this guy, that is a statue of a black man. Ah, boy.
And his completely whole face is in ruin. And not only is it in ruin, but the people that occupy the land, are they trying to restore? Are they trying to restore any of the monuments? Any of the monuments?
TV turned off. Oh, you have to turn it back on. No. No.
Are they trying to restore any of the monuments in the land?
Oh my god, he's having a go. This is like, wait, this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying at the beginning of the fucking stream when I was like, why didn't you just put up a static image? Why didn't you just take a fucking picture off your phone and send it to the TV and just have that on the TV? But no. To make his fucking point, he went to a YouTube video and paused it, talked so long that the video fucking timed out. Oh my god. Maybe I'm the only one that finds that truly that funny, but I just, like, little faux pas like that always fucking get to me.
Any of the monuments in the land? I don't think so. And I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, so it's a male body. So why have I seen it portrayed as a woman though? Huh. That's weird.
The reason why. And when you understand this, you'll understand exactly that these people that's over there in Egypt.
He's pointing at an advertisement for a phone.
Do not belong there.
Like, he's he almost can't keep a straight face. I think, you know what? Straight up, I'm starting to think that this guy doesn't believe this shit at all. I think that it made money. I think because he only started a year ago. We went back, and I'm gonna collect his older videos and go over those too. But I think that this made money at some point and got him some sort of recognition, and he's just been LARPing with it ever since. I hope to God, I hope that this guy does not actually believe all this stuff. But
They don't belong there, and nor are they the ancestors of that land. And this, what I'm about to show you, what I showed you, should show you undeniable proof that these people are not.
So that's I Show Speed, who's like world famous, like one of the biggest streamers in the world, right? He's been all over the world. He's done all kinds of crazy videos. I mean, he got famous when he was a kid. Yeah, no, he's very, very big now, and I guess this guy is a gigantic fan of Speed. Oh my god. Do you think he'll be able to meet Speed? You think he's already about because Speed will meet with people. He's met he'll like go in these crowds and just talk to people, right? Speed needs to meet this guy. Oh, that'd be so good. Oh, that'd be so good.
From there. Because there is no way
Greeks,
there is
black
no way
Greeks. Oh my god.
That anybody that lives over there in Kemet and claims to be the descendants, as these people say they are, would leave this beautiful country and its monuments in ruin. But I'm going to tell you why they leave them in ruin. They leave them in ruin because Islam and Christianity have a motive of keeping African monuments in ruin. The Islam.
So this guy thinks that they've just not restored any of these statues because they want to keep the black man down. Huh? Yes, that's why they're not touching these structures that have been there for. Is it like how long has it been? Like has it been like 1,000 years or so? Like, how long ago was the Egyptians? It's probably a long time ago, right? Fucking long ass time ago. But yeah, no, they're not going to deface or try to restore these historic fucking statues because that would be defacing what was created originally. Like the Egyptians was 19. Oh, thank God. Oh, all right, 1992. All right, so I was alive for the Egyptians. That's good. Well, it seems like it seems like the Jews had a pretty good deal then, if that's the case.
The Arab Islamic Republic of Egypt purposely does not restore the monuments because of the African features that are there in the country.
Yeah, there was a guy I follow called Off the Grid Skater. His big thing is literally, well, skating off the grid. Woods, rock structures, things that are just normally unskateable. He uses these special shark type wheels that'll just take over anything. But I digress. He was over in Egypt. He was filming over in Egypt, and there was some places that he tried to skate, and they just threw him the fuck out almost immediately. They were like, "Get the fuck out of here." So yeah, that is very real. They will absolutely throw you the fuck out just for touching these things.
They don't restore it because they don't want to let the people of the world know that the original
Oi, what up, Dingo? Good to see you, buddy.
people of this land came from the South and have African features, period. And see, if you notice, just like you'll read within the comments of now, the ancient Egyptian empire, which is talked about.
I hate that took me a couple seconds to fucking get.
About both in the Bible and the Quran, was and is still the predominant religion of the world. More people still go visit these monuments, even though they're in ruin. They still go visit these monuments way more than they do Christian monuments and than they do Islamic monuments.
Fuck is a Christian monument? It's gotta be like made recently. What the fuck is a Christian monument? I guess like Bethlehem, right? Or something like that, like the walls of Jericho. Would that be a Christian monument? Maybe I'm wrong there. I don't know. Like what's a Christian monument? And also, so that what you're referring to doesn't just apply to religious factors. Like people, well, that's pretty good. But people are going to see the pyramids because it's like a lifelong dream for all kinds of people. It has nothing to do with religion over half the time. Right? People want to see the pyramids because they want to see the fucking pyramids. They're literally put on all kinds of things in media, right? From our money to learning about them as kids to, studies all about still that area, that specific area. So the fact that you're trying to attribute, oh yeah, all these people are here for religious matters. No, God, no. That is so incorrect. right? People are there to see the monuments and pyramids and all the shit in Egypt because it's fucking fascinating. And it was here far before any of us.
And the reason why is because people know in their heart that the original way of life is here. This is the real Holy Land. It's not in Israel. Israel, that's why if you look on the thing that I've shown on my thumbnail, Israel belonged to ancient Kemet.
I remember that video for Seasons of the Abyss. Ah, man, fucking Slayer. Sometimes it just doesn't get any better than that.
Israel, Isis, Ra, and El belonged to ancient Kemet. It did not, those people weren't even there. Come on now.
Right. There's plenty of buildings that didn't even last.
It's like hiding in plain sight. If you have an agenda, right, that you want to push, right, and you are an invader of a country, right, then you're going to do what invaders do. You're going to downplay the history of the country in which you conquered, and you're going to
see now, okay, so now he's all fucking like he knows that the thing's gonna time out, so he's got like a little timer in his head. Basically every 5 minutes he's gonna hit it with the remote to make sure that little embarrassing slip up doesn't happen again. Also, way to reveal that you don't pay for YouTube Premium with the obvious advertisement there. I don't know how you're sitting here in this house and spending time yelling at a camera in this retarded garb. Like, you look like you have somewhat shit together, but you can't afford YouTube Premium? Oh, fuck.
Play your way of life, your way of religion, and you're going to get every chance that you get to make the people who you subjugated look exactly like this. You don't want the truth to get out of the...
There's a few reasons I really like YouTube Premium personally. I fucking no. There's plenty of stuff I like about it. I think one of the weird niche things that I do like about it is the YouTube music. It'll let me take music from all of YouTube, which a lot of that isn't accessible to Spotify, Pandora, anything else. So unless I want to download it and put it directly on my phone, I'm kind of relegated to using that. But also the ad-free shit, the movies, all kinds of other shit. I enjoy it quite a bit.
The crime that you have committed. You don't want the truth to get out of the thievery of stealing that you have done. And you know, just to bring my point home, the Europeans, along with the Arabs, spent over $1 billion to build a museum inside of Egypt to rewrite the history of the ancient Kemetic Empire. But they didn't spend that $1 billion to restore the Sphinx. They didn't spend that $1 billion to restore the pyramids. They didn't spend that $1 billion to restore any of the monuments over there, except they used their money to paint over the hieroglyphs over there in Egypt to make them look European.
What?
And because of the facial structure of the high cheekbones, the elongated jawline of African people, and the nose of the African, they don't want to restore that, because to restore that will be to reveal the truth.
I swear, Taco, I don't make me time you out.
Like I said, if you are the descendants of this land, would you leave one of your greatest monuments that has been there for over 5,000 years? Would you leave one of your greatest monuments in shambles like this?
Sure, why not? Like, who gives a fucking shit?
Would you leave it in shambles like this? Like I said, every empire is a house. And if you done stole somebody belongings in their house, right?
Oh my god, he does! I didn't even put that together. He totally does look like a WWE fucking wrestler. Yeah, he looks like the Kang or something like that. Like fucking Egyptian man. Oh my god, yes! Holy fucking shit. I wonder if we can reach out to this guy and get him to do like a promo or something. I wonder... Because he's at 14K subs. So he's just on that peak of like, he's bigger than us, right? But he's probably still able to be fucked with in some capacity. So let's see what I can do. I'm going to give him my best shot.
This is how you leave it. You leave it in ruins. You leave it in shambles. You go to the pyramids and you take off the casings off of them so you can build mosques.
The scorpion cat. Ah, god damn it.
You don't restore what you stolen. You profit off of it because all you see of it is not something that you believe in yourself as a descendant of ancient Kemet. You leave it in ruins because of what? You don't believe.
Well, he did like raps and stuff. He did like he's made music. He's performed and shit. Let me see if I can here, let me show you guys this one real quick. Yeah, so here's some of his rapping that he did. Jesus Christ, sorry about that. That was probably crazy loud. Give me 2 Jesus Christ. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. For some reason, I can't pause it. Okay, there we go. Now I can pause it. That was fucking weird. Okay. Main TV. Media player. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. So I love he did the fucking trippy red thing. So give me a second. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Just keep in mind, remember this little thing he did right here. This, that. Keep that in mind. Why is my thing fucking out? 24. Should be sound. So, okay, so he's not terrible, right? He's not the worst thing I've ever heard, rap wise. Look at this guy right here, though. This fucking dude over here in the white fucking belly hanging out and shit. Like, I just, I wouldn't. Okay, so Trippy Red, right? Okay, so hopefully you guys remembered that little dance move that he did. Hold on. What's the song? Trying to think. Oh, wow, 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 wow. There it is. Missed the rage.
I love Trippy Red.
Boom! Same fucking little dance move. You see that shit? You see that? How he stomps and then he turns around. He does the little turnaround. Hand on the dick. Right there. Stomp. Turn around. Bam. Yeah, same fucking move. So this guy, this Pharaoh guy, he apparently is a big fan of American culture and has no problem, like, using that, but he wants to also shit on Americans and shit. So who knows what the fuck he wants? I have no idea. Anyway, but that being said, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little preview of kind of some of the stuff we got coming forward. That guy, I'll definitely do my homework and find some more fun stuff on him. It'd be interesting to see how that develops, see if I can actually try to get a hold of him, try to actually fucking, talk to him or anything. Will he bite? Who knows? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But as for Connie, he's fucking retarded and cries about free shit. He's an absolute retard. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this little kind of impromptu. How do you sound? Kind of pop-up live stream. Like I said, I saw Connie go live. I wanted to take the opportunity, and I did. So that was wonderful. But everybody else, have a wonderful night. I'm going to go play some video games and probably cook myself some dinner. So y'all have a good one, and peace out.